Discoverability is a continuing problem on Steam. We even just got recent news that over 5,000 games released on Steam this year did not make enough money to cover the amount that it would cost to get your game listed on Steam. And Valve has been working on ways to address this. They've made a lot of changes in the store, but one new way is the personal calendar feature. This is a Steam Labs experiment, so it may not be permanent, and you can give feedback in the Steam Labs forums over on Steam. But they have a blog post breaking it down that it is making recommendations based on the information it has from you, based on games that you've liked, you've wishlisted, but also specifically games that you've put playtime into. So it's actually considering data that they have about you that no one else would have to really make recommendations based on what you actually play. And this calendar view apparently gets refreshed daily, which I'm not sure exactly how I feel about. And it's specifically focused on weekdays for releases instead of weekends. A couple weird quirks with that, but it is a calendar view that covers games that they just think you might want to pick up. And you can filter based on the number of games. It already reflects your preferences about content in Steam, and you can sort by tags as well. So if you pull up store.steampower.com/personal calendar, you can view 10, 25, 50, 100, 250, 500 if you're insane, I guess, upcoming games that either have released recently or are coming soon for you to take a look at for possibly considering picking up. Now, you will notice a few of these for me, like say Hades 2, I already have. Digimon Story Time Stranger, I already have. Great recommendations for me, but I already have them. So you can hide owned games and filter that a little bit better. Now you can start filtering by tag, so genre, co-op, things that people have already tagged. You can see here, it does have games that have released in the last month that are on my wish list that maybe I forgot about. I have a ridiculous amount of games on my wish list. I can't always remember what I've added and whether they've come out or not. This is a great way to keep track of that, as well as discover new games. Like this Morta game looks incredible. Looks exactly up my alley in terms of like a Souls game crossed with a boomer shooter. Very, very old school Hexen kind of whatever. I'm going to add that to my wish list now. I'm not going to buy it right at this moment. Obviously, Valve's primary objective, I guess, would be to get you to spend money. I'm not going to buy it right at this moment, but I can at least add it to my wish list. And wish list items seem to get kind of bumped up to the top. We've got a roguelike bullet hell game here that looks awesome as well. Going to add that to my wish list. Again, these are like $15, $20 games, so easy pickups for a lot of people, but at that threshold where I'm not exactly going to pick up on it just yet. Then we have games released just in the last 7 days, if you really want to see what just released. And it's different games. Again, it is games that I haven't known about. I've seen some stuff about the Painkiller game. I don't know why it's reviewed so poorly, as the people I've heard from have said that it's actually like really good. Apparently it's just not super faithful to the original, but like that's fine, dog. Escape from Duckov is hilarious. So we got games there, and then upcoming games in a calendar view. So on Monday, Ninja Gaiden 4 just released. Yesterday, we've got Vampire the Masquerade's Bloodline 2, Painkiller, Isopod looked really cute. I added it to my wish list maybe to play with kiddo. We got a couple PvP multiplayer games. Dispatch releases today. That's the day I'm recording this. Nice. And tomorrow, apparently there's an Angry Video Game Nerd video game. I didn't know that. Plants vs. Zombies Replanted. I love that Plants vs. Zombies is making a comeback. Godbreakers looks sick. I'm going to add that to my wish list. Hello? I hate the stream pull down. I'm using a browser for this just because that's how I was recommended the link for it. But you got the nice calendar view for the next month as well. This is a great way to keep track of upcoming game releases for those who are trying to find new ways to discover games and keep track of what might be of interest to them. And a great way for even reviewers to keep track of games they might want to cover. There is a lot here. You can customize it a decent amount. You can also choose to only show wishlisted games, so you can see when the games you've already chosen that you want are coming out, which is really powerful as well. Like there's a lot of value in that. My main wish is I would love to be able to sync this up to calendar systems, Outlook, Google Calendar, whatever, your phone calendar, so that you can have reminders for it, or maybe treat it like, I don't want Steam to become my calendar app, so I don't want to have to integrate that into the Steam mobile app, but to be able to sync it up with a real calendar, I don't know. I love the idea. I love that Steam is investing more. Neko Rampage looks cute as heck. Probably play that with my kiddo. Add that to my wish list. Only $2. Heck yeah. I love that Steam is investing more and more into discovery as the platform gets kind of flooded with more and more games, junk or good games. It is very hard to get your game noticed. It is very hard to keep up as a player with all of the things coming out. And so this is just a really powerful thing to kind of help that. Oh, Once Upon a Katamari is coming out. I forgot about that already. Absolutely wishlisting that. Coming out in just a little bit. Tomorrow. How did I forget that? See? I need this system. Third-person shooter, robot, schoolgirl, crap. Okay. Lots of cool stuff here. Like, I am going to be spending a lot of time updating this and using it, and I think it's pretty cool. I just wanted to recommend it to you. I know this is a much lower key video than usual, but I love showcasing this stuff. And let me know what features you might want. Well, don't let me know, I guess. I would love to hear in the comments what features you'd like for this and things like that, but absolutely give feedback in the Steam Labs forum group here, as I think that is where the real value is. But what other discovery tools do you have that you can think about for Steam that you would recommend other people take a look at? Comment below. Go check out my recent video. I just posted a very, very, very personal video about places and our memories that we attach to places and why it feels like we leave a part of ourselves behind. I'd really appreciate it if you went and gave that a watch. Check out my forums where you can subscribe to get early access to videos, watch my videos with 0 ads, get downloads for them and all that stuff. Remember to be kind. Rewind.